Hey, this is Will Hunterson here, and this is a review for the movie Bernie, directed by, I had his name here, Richard Linklater, who also directed The School of Rock, which was a really good movie. When I first went into this movie, I honestly had no idea what to expect. All I knew was that Jack Black played the lead role, and boy was I surprised. The movie follows the life of Bernie Tiede, whose unwavering generosity lands him in a sticky situation. Admired by everyone in his small town of Carthage, Texas, Bernie is a multi-talented individual with a seemingly bright future until he collides with the town's lone stigma, Miss Nugent. The perpetual loneliness of the two is what draws them together, but Mrs. Nugent soon becomes maniacal and controlling of Bernie, driving him to the edge of insanity. In a moment of impulse, Bernie murders his companion, and what ensues is a true crime tale oozing with charm and wit. Jack Black, not always known for his serious roles, takes on the character of Bernie with flair, and leads a brilliant performance throughout the entire film. His vivaciousness is infectious, while the crazy look in his eyes unsettles you when he finally commits murder. He bends, flips, and twists your mind, and somehow convinces you his murder was justified. He is a man of his word, who cares deeply for all those around him, but at the same time, he is a character full of contradiction. As a funeral director, Bernie is a man that cares just as much for the dead as he does the living. He is religious, charitable, flamboyant, and somehow his act of murder doesn't change any of this. The sweet town of Carthage still regards him with the same praise, making us forget the fact that a murder was even committed. I'm so tired. Ugh, here we go. The film gets most of its character from those who inhabit the town. There are many sequences that take place in the form of interviews with the townsfolk, each with their own unique personalities. There's the plump old woman who mouths off everyone. There's the sole man at the bar who doesn't seem to have a clue. There's a delicate old lady who wouldn't hurt a fly. Each character as likable as the next. There were many instances where I belly laughed as the townsfolk made their preposterous propositions and gossiped like finicky high schoolers. Everyone in town is enthralled by Bernie's sanctity except for one, Danny Buck, played by Matthew McConaughey. Buck takes on Mrs. Nugent's murder case as district attorney, and it isn't before long he begins to stir the story in a different direction, with an investigation making things much more difficult for Bernie. McConaughey is in his niche with this storyline, playing the thick-skinned attorney with his eye on justice. It's ironic that a man like Bernie, so focused on the preservation of life as a funeral director, and when I say this, the film literally opens with him beautifying a corpse for a funeral. Very close up, very graphic. But he can abruptly end the life of another. That is why I love this movie. While you can never see what's around the corner, every action is believable, and by the film's conclusion, you will inevitably fall in love with the little town of Carthage and Bernie. I highly suggest you go see this film, and that is why I am giving it a thumbs up. That's 5 stars. Go see it. Yep. Thanks for watching. This is my first movie review. And maybe I'll do another. You never know. By Matthew McConaughey. Buck takes on Mr. Nugent's case. It's Mrs. Nugent's case. My bad.